Now to Southern Africa, where Zimbabwe's cash crunch continues to bite as tobacco farmers demand their money after weeks of delayed payments. Last week, small-scale tobacco farmers camped at various tobacco auction houses in the capital, Harare, demanding checks for delayed payments. During last month's annual tobacco auctions in Harare, Agriculture Minister Joseph Made told farmers they would be allowed to withdraw up to $1,000 a day to allow them to buy farm inputs for the coming season, a promise that has not materialized. Rejoice Harona is a tobacco farmer.
We need 3 weeks in Ripanap.
I've been coming here for 3 weeks and even spent Easter holiday here, and there is still no money. I sold my tobacco and was given a voucher, which means my payment should have been processed by now. I don't understand why I still have to wait for another 72 hours to get my money.
Tobacco is Zimbabwe's single largest export commodity ahead of platinum and gold. Official statistics indicate that over $50 million have so far been traded in tobacco sales, but farmers are worried that they may not have enough time to prepare for the next season if they don't get their money in good time. Another tobacco farmer, Abel Dina, says the agriculture minister should intervene.
We are not expecting our money in bond notes only, but half in bond notes and the other half in US dollars. We are also expecting all our payments in full as per the tradition, and we ask the minister responsible to intervene. We also understand that the buyers have poured in money, and we wonder why we cannot get paid. Where is it?
In recent months, cash shortages have forced Zimbabwe's banks to impose daily maximum withdrawals for most Zimbabweans of as little as $50 per day. Moses Bias, the Boca auction floor operations manager, says farmers are not receiving their payment on time because most don't understand new government regulations on processing their funds.
If you look back before, farmers didn't have the bank accounts. All they were doing, they were coming in, sell their tobacco, and we would give them a check voucher, which they would then go to the bank and present to the bank, and then they'll get all the cash out. And now it's a different story now.
Nelson Banya is a Harare-based economic analyst.
In terms of the tobacco production cycle, it's very tight between the onset of the marketing season and the start of the preparations for the next season. And most of these preparations actually rely on cash payments. And as a result, there is a heavy demand for cash. Yes, tobacco farmers will bring in quite a bit of liquidity, but that liquidity is also, required in terms of them prepping up for the next season. So it's a bit of a vicious cycle.
A bond note currency was introduced in Zimbabwe last year to ease the cash shortages, but the country abandoned its own hyperinflation hit currency in 2009 in favor of the US dollar. Economists say the current foreign currency shortage is fueled by a decline in remittances by Zimbabweans abroad, lack of foreign investment, and a widening trade deficit.